50-foot red cable, check. 50-foot of black cable, MC4 connector, check. Voltmeter to find how much power is going through the solar panels, check. Wiring diagram so I know how to wire up my solar panels, check. Tape measure, find out in between the solar panels how much cable I need, check. Automatic wire stripper, man, I wish I'd have gotten these 40 years ago. Really nice, check. Wire cutters, check. Solar panel case to make the wiring cables connections that I need, check. And the most important part, sweet tea. Let's get started. Welcome back, Jim Boat here. Well, today's the day I'm going to start wiring up all the solar panels. And all joking aside, I do realize how much voltage is coming through this cabling, so I'm gonna go take my time with this, but it'll only take about 5 or 10 minutes what you see. I need to be really careful here so I don't catch on fire, shock myself, or ruin a solar panel. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna start with this panel here. I'll have a positive here according to my diagram. I'll have the hot wire. I'll run the hot wire all the way down the side of this, and it's going to go off the roof here. My negative goes to the positive here, then goes to the negative. Then I take the negative, goes to the positive here, take the negative over here, run a cable, positive over here, take the negative, run it to the positive over here, and take the negative here and take it down to the end. I believe that's the way it's done, but I am going to check the voltage after connecting each solar panel. I'll check the voltage on the solar panel by itself to make sure it's good to go, but I should have done that before I put them up on the roof. And then I'll check the voltage because they're in series. I should add 50 volt every time I hook up a solar panel. So here we go. So the very first one I do, I mess up. I got the cabling correct, I got it spliced right, I got it crimped just right. I forgot to put this on the cable, like that. So after I had this like this little puppy was sitting right there. Well, you can't put this thing on, so I had to ruin one of the adapters already, but you know, that's okay. I learned something. Slow down a little bit. Look at this automatic wire stripper. That was Will Prowse on one of the YouTube channels. I saw him use this and I thought, man, I gotta get that. It's 10 gauge wire. You just put it in the 10 gauge wire holder right here and you squeeze it and it just strips what you need, because I need more than that. Oh my gosh, man. All right, twist this a little bit. Am I recording? Yeah, recording. Okay, let's see here. This goes in a female plug, so I need the male barrel plug. Make sure I have that correct. That is correct. And so you put this in. Oh, it's a stripper. Don't use that. And just stick this thing in here like this. Yes, my little thing is already on there. Fool me once, right? Okay. Let's see here. Give it a pull test. Oh yeah, that's good. You see the crimp there? Looks pretty good. Now it goes over here like this. Okay, I have my little connector here. I got my female plug, and you just do this, and it snaps. And then what I understand is you just do this. Crap, do I have this wrong? My God, I have it wrong again. Do I have it wrong? This is not going well here. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed, but it worked. I had it on there correctly. I guess the big part of that goes into this. This goes on here like that. And then this thing I did not forget. I guess that's a strain relief, so it's supposed to be on there kind of tight. And then tighten this on here. Then you get the spanner and do something like this. You do something like this. And then this maybe. Aha! Alright, and then tighten this like this. I don't know if I'm going to show this or not. That's embarrassing, but I'm learning, right? I'm guessing I'm going to snug it up right into there. So by the time you guys see this and yell at me, it'll be too late. So I'm going to snug that up, which I didn't see anybody on the YouTube channel say, but I'm going to snug it up where these two are together. If that's the way it's supposed to be, nice and snug. Use these spanners, and then don't do it so much that you break it. So let us try it now. Let's see what the voltage looks like. Negative went into the positive of the next panel. So I have the negative here that I'm going to test. I'm sorry I have to talk here. This is the positive from the first panel. So in theory, let's see what this gets. That has to be the negative here. I know you guys are probably shaking your head going, oh, and this guy's gonna get some trouble. 92 volts, can you guys see that? I'm a little happy now. 92.6 volts. So 2 panels put together gives me 92.5 volts. I am very happy. I'm going to look at my diagram here and do another one. See you at the next panel. According to my diagram, here's where we are. Take my negative from panel number 2, plug it into the positive of panel number 3. Okay, no yelling. Okay, stop it. Somebody had to do that, right? All right, so now this is the negative of panel number 3, the positive from panel number 1. I have my voltage up to 200, so I'm still good there. I will put my negative and my negative here. Hold on, voltmeter. And then this goes into the positive. 139.1 volts with 3 panels hooked up. So what my diagram says I'd have to do is, now that I've got the voltage correct, I take the negative, which is over on this side, and I'm going to run it along here, under this, probably around there, and bring it over here and plug this into the positive on this side, which is my panel number 4. And something I saw on another YouTube channel, which I'm not sure who it is, I give you a shout out because it was very smart. I messed up the first one. What the guy said to do is grab your cable, here's my adapters, put the cable in here and just take everything off. What a great idea. Just unscrew it, pull everything off. Now you can't mess it up. Now do your cabling. What a great idea. I don't know who did that one, but thank you very much. So I messed up on the third panel here. The crimping and everything went perfectly, except, you guys will know this, in the female side, when you're making one, you have to put the male crimper in there. I put in the male side, what did I put in there? I put a male thing. It was supposed to be a female, so when I went to, yeah, okay. So now I have to cut this off and try it again. Boy, am I getting some good experience. Dang, that baby flew clean off the boat. Strip it, put a female in the male connector. Got it. Copy. Time for some refreshments. This is the 4th panel. I think I have it all hooked up. I actually did it all correctly the first time. That's awesome. So let us go to the negative side of the panel number 4. This is the positive side from panel number 1. You see that? Yeah, 184.1 volts. This is really cool to me to think that that kind of power is coming out of this cable, and it's going to go into some batteries, and it's going to power this boat. I need to go get a 5th panel and put it up here on the roof. So I will talk to you guys in just a second. This is panel number 5. I just tested the panel. It's getting kind of dark. I did change my voltmeter to 600 volts, 211 volts of power, and it's the sun is already set. It looks like it's light out here. The sun has totally gone down. There's no more sun. I'm getting 200 volts of power on these solar panels right now with no sun. Let's go do a flapping lip. As you can tell, I'm not in the boat today. I'm out RVing for a week or so. I did get all 5 solar panels on the roof, and I wired them all in series. I'm getting more than 225 volts of energy coming off of that roof. You know, I really did have a good time learning how to hook up MC4 connectors and putting the solar panels together. And it's also amazing to me how you can get free solar electricity 365 days a year. And yes, even some when it's cloudy. But I don't need 225 volts of energy no matter what manufacturer I choose for the outboard motor. After talking to some solar experts, they suggested that I break the solar panels up into multiple strings of energy. But the caveat to that is I need an even number of solar panels. And even in modern math today, 5 is not an even number. And I'm not going to leave one little solar panel out there all by itself. So I'm going to add a 6 solar panel and I'm going to put it on top of the AC unit. I don't think it's going to be very complicated. I'll just hook it up to some aluminum brackets mounted to the roof of the boat. Then I can configure the solar panels into the energy that I need to keep the batteries fully charged up and let the batteries provide good power to the outboard motors. Which brings up my last subject of when outboard. Well, hopefully on the next video, I'll be able to tell you which manufacturer I've chosen to put an outboard motor on the back of that cute little boat. But in the meantime, I love you guys. I'll talk to you on the next video.